I was admitted to St. Rose Memorial Hospital on a dull Tuesday evening. Chest tightness, dizziness, nothing too alarming, but my doctor insisted on overnight monitoring. The hospital was quiet, unusually quiet, the kind of silence that feels like it's listening to you. I was placed in room 403, a room so cold it felt like the air hadn't moved in years. Flickering ceiling tube light, a narrow window covered with metal blinds, and a faint smell of antiseptic mixed with something older, something metallic. I tried to sleep, but the room felt inhabited, like I wasn't the first to stay there, nor the last. Around 3:19 a.m., I woke up with a sudden jerk, the kind that feels like someone is standing right over you. And someone was. A tall, dark figure stood beside my bed, its outline barely visible, but real enough to freeze my blood. The shape leaned forward, as if studying me. Its breathing was slow, deliberate, almost curious. I wanted to scream, but my throat locked. The figure didn't move, not even a twitch. Just stood there. I slammed the nurse call button with pure panic. A door opened instantly, and Nurse Clara rushed in. The shadow glided backward, not walking, gliding, vanishing behind the bed curtain with a soft whisper of cloth. "What happened?" she asked, breathless. "There's someone here," I whispered, pointing toward the curtain. She hesitated, staring at the unmoving fabric. Then she pulled it open in one quick motion. Nothing. No one. But the air was freezing behind the curtain, like something cold had been standing there seconds ago. "You imagined it," she said, though her voice shook. "You're alone in this room." But I wasn't. After she left, the heart monitor next to the empty second bed suddenly started beeping rapidly. Pulse detected, heartbeat detected, breathing detected. But the screen flickered with numbers that didn't make sense. Pulse, 0 breathing, 0 movement, yes. Then a new line appeared. Patient present. A chill ran down my spine. There was no patient in that bed. Before I could call the nurse again, all the machines went silent at once. The room turned colder. The lights dimmed, and the tall shadow rose from the second bed, as if it had been lying there the entire time. It stood fully upright, head almost touching the ceiling. Its body was long, thin, impossible, and its face was a hollow darkness. No eyes, no mouth, nothing. It stepped toward me, one slow foot at a time. I pressed myself against the headboard, trembling. The shadow stopped inches away from my face. I could feel its cold presence pushing into my bones. Then a deep, layered voice whispered from inside its shape. "I died in this room. They closed it, but you opened it for me." I reached for the call button, but it suddenly clicked off by itself. The shadow leaned closer, its head tilting unnaturally, like it was studying my fear. Then the lights snapped back on. Nurses rushed in. The shadow vanished instantly, melting into the floor like spilled ink. "We're moving you," one nurse said urgently. "No one is allowed in room 403. That room was shut down after a patient went missing 3 years ago." "Missing?" I asked, voice trembling. He wasn't discharged. He wasn't pronounced dead. He just wasn't there anymore. Only his shadow was seen on the monitors. I looked back at the second bed. The mattress had a deep, long dent, exactly the shape of someone lying there. And the heart monitor showed one last line. "Patient left room." They moved me to another wing that night, but at exactly 3:19 a.m., no matter where I am, I still feel someone standing beside my bed. Quiet, tall, waiting, because that shadow is still looking for the one who woke him up.